Howdy folks, welcome back to Star Citizen with the mighty Jingles. It's been a long time since I did a Star Citizen video, but then again, there hasn't been an awful lot happening in Star Citizen. Well, that's not strictly true. They have been hard at work, building worlds, you know, doing stuff that you can't see in the Hangar module, or in Arena Command, the dogfighting module. But there's some new stuff for me to show you at last. I didn't get to go to the Star Citizen presentation at Gamescom, but they made a couple of announcements there. They've unleashed, is that the right word? We'll use it. They've shown a teaser for the first-person shooter module. And it is just a teaser, but they're planning to reveal the whole thing at PAX Australia in November, so we've got that to look forward to. They've also revealed news, if you have a look around on YouTube, you'll be able to see the trailer for it, of racing, the Murray Cup, actual organised racing tournaments, just more stuff for you to do with your ships in the Star Citizen universe, aside from exploring, trading, mining, bounty hunting, policing, pirating, all that sort of stuff. You're also going to be able to, if you want to, embark upon a career as a professional racing pilot. Of course, you're going to need the right ship for it. You're not going to win many racing tournaments flying a garbage scow like the Freelancer around. So those of us who have already invested in ships like the Origin 325, the Origin 300, or the E50 are going to be able to use those to win ourselves some racing trophies. The name of the first tournament that they've unveiled, by the way, the Murray Cup, I'm just wondering if that's not a reference to Murray Walker, the British Formula 1 Grand Prix racing commentator. Wouldn't surprise me if it was. I guess we'll find out. So, what else have they announced? Well, there is something in the hangar that I can actually show you. They have... Hang on, let me just get this back. There we go. I'm getting a bit better at this this whole Arena Commander thing. I'm still crap, but I'm not as bad as I was. Yes, new ships. Well, not so much new ships as different versions of existing ships. The Constellation, the Corvette that I spent an absolute fortune on. Multiple different versions of the Constellation are now available. There's the Andromeda, which is the base model, the one that I have. There's the Taurus, which is the cargo version with an expanded cargo hold. The Aquila is the exploration version. And the Phoenix, which is the top-of-the-range luxury model of the Constellation. Apparently it even comes with a hot tub. They're also introducing a new hangar, which apparently is coming in the next major content patch for the hangar module. The idea is to make the hangar not so much feel just like a place where you store your ships, but as a living, breathing part of the space station that it belongs to. So looking forward to that. In anticipation of all this new stuff coming out for Star Citizen, I thought, you know what? I'll flash the old hangar module and dogfighting module up, and I'll have a go. Unfortunately, that's kind of where all the problems began. And I really do need to remind everybody of this every time I put a Star Citizen video up. What you're looking at is pre-alpha, okay? Right? Do not expect this stuff to work properly all the time. It doesn't. What you've seen so far is the one bit of footage I could capture where everything went smoothly. It didn't work smoothly all the time. I'll give you an example. Now, when all this does work smoothly, and it does work smoothly most of the time, it isn't bad for pre-alpha, it's amazing, and it gives you a real insight into what this is going to be when it's finished. It shows the potential, which is the best that you can expect of it, but there are bugs. There are frame rate issues. Sometimes the game just starts stuttering, which makes it difficult to, maintain a vector on the target you're trying to shoot at. And then sometimes the computer has a brain fart and forgets what it's trying to say, but, pre-alpha. Unfortunately, there were more fun and games waiting for me when I jumped into the hangar module to have a look at my brand spanking new shiny Andromeda variant of the Constellation Corvette. And there it is, and yep, it is beautiful. There is an impressive amount of work that's gone into the remodelling and the retexturing of the interior of, well, the base Andromeda version of the Constellation, which you can see here, and the other three variants. Unfortunately, I get the distinct impression that they rushed this out for Gamescom, because while it all looks fantastic, don't try using anything, because it's almost all broken to hell. The areas that you can interact with are almost impossible to find. I'm desperately trying to get into the gun turret here, but I just cannot find the areas that I can use to activate the seat. I did eventually find it, and oh boy did I regret that. I'll show you what I mean. To get into the gun turret, you're supposed to... There we go. You can just... There it is. Either press the up or down button. I couldn't get the up button to work. I managed to eventually find the hotspot, which instantly, the animation's gone. Drops you into the lower turret. But now that you're in the lower turret, you can't get out. I couldn't find the hotspot that would allow me to get the turret back up to deck level and get out of the seat. It worked fine before they started messing around with the Constellation, but no, new Constellation, bugged, doesn't work. Completely stuck, can't get out of this turret. And it's not just the turret. Here's my new cargo bay, and very impressive. And the bay doors will lower and extend. Let me find the switch and show you. Now, if you have a Constellation, do not do what I did and step in to the cargo bay to test the cargo ramp, because it's fantastic. It all works. It goes down, it goes up. Pop outside, have a look. Remember, that's the access elevator that I used to get into the ship, so that's now retracted. I can't use that to get inside. That's going to be important in a moment. Alright, let's get this thing back. Have a quick look around first, and there you go. And there we go, back up. And the reason it's important that you do not jump down into the cargo bay is because the ladders don't work. And now I'm stuck in here, and I can't get out of the cargo hatch. And I can't, because the access elevator to the flight deck is retracted. I can't extend the ramp, drop down, go outside the ship, and use the access lift, because that's been retracted now as well. So I ended up doing this a lot while trying to explore my brand new Constellation, which by the way worked perfectly before they started messing around with them. 4 or 5 different attempts of just getting stuck at some different part in the ship that wasn't working properly, and having to quit the desktop and flash up the Hangar module again, and trying not to get stuck on a new part of the ship. So I figured, you know, I don't want to sound too critical. I think it's amusing rather than bad. This is, of course, as I keep saying, pre-alpha. This isn't even alpha footage. And they're going to fix problems like this, and they're going to fix them quick. So what I thought I'd do, rather than just flail around uselessly in my hangar trying to show you the new ship, RSI have gone to the great trouble and expense of preparing a trailer of their own, which shows off the features of the 4 new Constellations a hell of a lot better than I could. So here it is. So here they are, starting off with the Andromeda, the one that I've just been unsuccessfully trying to show you in my hangar, the Aquila, the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the luxury model. The Taurus, that's the cargo hauling version. Unlike the other Constellations, the Taurus doesn't come with another vehicle, the P-52 Merlin snub fighter, or the rover that you get in the Aquila. It's all given over to expanded cargo space, and there's the Taurus there. The Aquila, which they haven't shown us yet, is the exploration version, and unlike the Andromeda, which has a P-52 Merlin snub fighter, although I have no idea where it's gone, it's supposed to be in my Constellation. Again, I'm sure they'll fix that. The Aquila comes with a planetary rover, a lot like the rover that you drive around from the Normandy SR2 in the Mass Effect games. There's the Andromeda again, exterior shot. And interior shot of the Aquila. And the Phoenix, you can see the difference on the Phoenix when you get inside. The 3 different stations at the front, communications on the left, captain's seat in the centre, tactical officer on the right. Interior of the Andromeda, showing you the cargo bay, hopefully a working cargo bay. Yeah, let's see you get out of there. The Taurus Cargo Bay again. The Phoenix, it seems that the Phoenix doesn't have a cargo bay. The interior is given over to, well, look at that. Wow, look at that. There's the, I think that might be the hot tub. I'm pretty sure that's the hot tub. It doesn't have a cargo bay, it's just a pointed like the inside of a luxury hotel. That's fantastic. And back to the Taurus again. So, there you go. The 4 different versions of the Constellation Corvette. Now, if they'd just let me fly the damn thing. So, there you go. Yeah, Star Citizen as it currently stands at the moment. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.